Hello, everyone. Welcome to the continuation of the 2018 Colorado Rockies Stratomatic Super Advanced Replay on the TribeFan 879 YouTube channel. Today, the Rockies hosts are visiting the St. Louis Cardinals, and today's pitching matchup is Jon Gray for the Rockies and Jack Flaherty for the Cardinals. And we'll just go ahead and get started with the action. Leading off and playing center field for the Rockies is Charlie Blackmon. And here's the pitch. 6-5 to the shortstop. That is Paul DeYoung. Arena 15, he'll easily get to that. And there should not be a 10 on a 17. No. Nope. And that's a good play. And DeYoung fires the first in time to get Blackmon one down. And here's Ian Desmond, the first baseman. 4-8, high ball 4. And Desmond is first base runner. Flaherty -1 hold, Molina -3 arm. Yeah, they will hold him on, but he will not go anywhere as he'd be a 1-12. So, holding him on, and here's Nolan Arenado, the third baseman. Nothing on the red D20. 4-6, swing and a miss, strike 3. So right now, Flaherty 2 outs and runner on first. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. 5-9, lefty, but that's a 16, so that's a fly ball, deep right field, but enough room for Fowler, and that'll retire the side. 5-9 against the righty, that's an automatic home run, but not against the lefty. So, the side is retired. We go to the bottom half of the first. The Rockies nothing, and the Cardinals coming to bat. Okay. And leading off is first baseman Matt Carpenter. 1-4 against a righty, ground ball, a second in the hole. McMahon gets it and throws and gets Carpenter one down. And here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. 1-11, ground ball in the hole. Desmond gets it, throws to Gray covering, 2 down. And here is Paul DeYoung, the shortstop. 5-4 to the center fielder, Blackmon, in 18. He will get there. And I'll just kind of read this out for the rare play. 4 and 18. The F2 rare play, in case anybody wondered, would have been an appeal play if there was a runner on third. But there's not, so it's just a regular fly out. And that'll retire the side in order. We go to the top half of the second. No score. And here is Jack Flaherty coming out to face the shortstop, Trevor Story. 2-7. And that's a 2. And that just gets over the center fielder Fowler's head. O'Neill's head. And Story is in with a double. 1-2 is a double, and he rolled it. So, runner on second, they will hold him on. And here's Gerardo Parra. Nothing on that D20. 5-9, and once again, that lefty. Now, he is not normal against anybody, but that's a single 2 stars, and that's enough to get Story home. And the Rockies take a 1-0 lead. All right, here's Ryan McMahon, another lefty. 4-0 there. And 1-8. Ground ball to short. They'll go the second for 1. The return throw is not in time. And McMahon takes first. And here is Tom Murphy, the catcher, with 1 out and a runner on first. That's a 3. I got to get these things painted. 6-11 to the right fielder Fowler. 4-6 is not going to do it. And a 9 and a 13. There is no 13, but a 4 and a 6 that will drop in. And going to third is McMahon. And here comes the pitcher, Jon Gray. He is an A bunter. They're going to bring the corners in, thinking he might pull a suicide squeeze. No, they'll just let him swing away, not in the second inning. Oh, 2, so we got to check Flaherty, pass ball of 1. Oh, and it is. So Molina can't stop this one, and McMahon will score. And the Rockies now have a 2-0 lead. Oh, Flaherty playing wild thing here. Okay, 6. 6-5 to the shortstop. That is DeYoung, 3 and a 7. We'll get to it. Let's see here. 17 and 11. No. 3 and a 7. That's the runner on second. Was he being held on? No, he wasn't being held on, so we won't worry about that. So that is a G3. So puts it deep in the hole. His only play is to first. But Murphy goes to third. And the Rockies have a runner on third with 2 outs. And here's Charlie Blackmon. He grounded out his first time up. And once again, that 5-9 thankfully coming up for the lefties. But that's deep and playable. That was a 13. So the right fielder, Fowler, makes the play, and that'll retire the side. The Rockies get 2. And after 1.5, it's the Rockies 2 and the Cardinals nothing. All right, here is Gray. He will face Marcelo Zuna, the left fielder. 5-7 base hit center field. And the Cardinals have a leadoff runner on. They will not hold Ozuna on. Here's Jed Jerko, the third baseman. Up 2. And there is a potential for a balk, but not a wild pitch. Or pass ball. No pass ball, because Murphy has a PB0. So here's the pitch to Jerko. And that's a leaner. And we will re-roll. 5-8 to the second baseman. That is McMahon. 4 and 11. That'll probably not be anything. So 10 and an 11. There is no 11. 4 and an 11 is a G3. So it's deep in the hole, and his only play is to first. But that will move Ozuna to second. And here is Tyler O'Neill, the center fielder. Runner on second and 1 out. 2-11. And let me check St. Louis's ballpark effects here. Against a righty, it's only 1-5, so that's a fly ball to left field. And Parra will make the play. And that's 2 down. So ballpark effects are 1-8 for singles. The home runs are 1-8 for lefties and 1-5 for righties. So Bush plays a little hard. Or this version of Bush does. And here is Fowler, Dexter Fowler. 1-6 against the righty. Ground ball back to the mound. Gray underhands it to first, and that'll retire the side. Cardinals leave 1, and we go to the top half of the third. Rockies lead 2-0. And we go to, here's Ian Desmond, walked his first time up. 5-7, swing and a miss, strike 3. And here's Nolan Arenado. 2-5, swing and a miss, strike 3. So Arenado down for the second time today on strikes. And here is Carlos Gonzalez. 1-9, and Flaherty has struck out the side here in the third. And we go to the bottom half, 2-0 Rockies. And here is Greg Garcia, the second baseman. 3-4, ground ball to second. McMahon gets it, throws in time. Here's Flaherty, the pitcher. 1-2, ground ball to third. Throws and gets him, and we're not playing injuries because it's as played. And here's Matt Carpenter, grounded out his first time up. 2-4, fly ball center field. Blackman moves in a couple steps, and that'll retire the side. We go to the top half of the fourth, 2-0 Rockies. And Flaherty will face Trevor Story, who's doubled and scored his first time up. 6-8, and that's a 3, and a 1-4 is a base hit, so that's a leadoff single for Trevor Story. And here is Gerardo Parra. They will hold Story on. We'll just call that a 14. 4-5, lefty. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And Parra is down on strikes. And here's Ryan McMahon. He reached on a fielder's choice. First time up. 4-9, diamond shot for, actually no, that's against the righty, against the lefty. That's outside, ball 4. And the Rockies have runners on first and second. With 1 out, and here's Tom Murphy. Six, swing and a miss, strike 3. And that'll bring up Jon Gray with 2 outs and runner on first and second. And 2-6, got him on strikes, and he strikes out the side for the second inning in a row. So Flaherty has 7 strikeouts in 4 innings. And we go to the bottom half of the fourth. 2-0 Rockies. Here is Flaherty, or Gray to face Molina, DeYoung, and Ozuna. Molina grounded out his first time up. 3-8. And that's a 1, and Molina crushes it deep center field. And Blackman will watch it go. So Yadier Molina takes one to Souvenir City. And the Cardinals have cut the deficit in half. And here's Paul DeYoung. 2-8, pop-up, Stories under it, 2 down. And here is Marcell Ozuna. 1-3, ground ball to first. Desmond will take it to the bag himself, and that's 2 down. And here's Jed Jerko. The Rockies leading 2-1. 1-6, fly ball center field. Blackman's under it, and that'll retire the side. But the Molina home run cuts the deficit in half for the Cardinals. They trail 2-1. Okay, and here's Flaherty. Now, this is his point of weakness inning, but let's see if we can't maybe get him to go a little further. Okay, he'll face the top of the order, Charlie Blackman. Actually, this is his 3rd time through the lineup, so they'll probably give him until his next at bat. 3-7, and that's a 6, and that's a fly ball that'll get over the left fielder's. Actually, get over. Yeah, left fielder's head. Ozuna, and Blackman is in with a double. And here is Ian Desmond, Chasen Shreve, and John Brabia are loosening in the pen. It's a 5, so nothing there. you're wondering, there it is. So 211. And an 11 is too much for the right-handed. So that's a fly ball to left. And that's the first out of the inning. Here's Nolan Arenado. Oh, they're holding Blackman on, by the way. 6-6, swing and a miss, strike 3. So Flaherty bearing down. That's 8 strikeouts for Flaherty. He's gotten Arenado 3 times. Oops. Dropped the die. 5-8. Lefty swing and a miss, strike 3. And that is now, I believe that's 9 strikeouts for Flaherty in 5 innings. And that'll retire the side. We got the bottom half of the 5th. Rockies lead 2-1. And here is Tyler O'Neill. Eight to the second baseman, McMahon. He'll get to it with an 18. E10 and a 13. I think that should be okay. And it is. So McMahon gets it, throws to first in time. And here's Dexter Fowler. 6-8, batting lefty, and that's a rip to the gap, and that'll get down. And Fowler is in with a double. And here is Greg Garcia. They will have the Cardinals will get a pinch hitter in Jose Martinez is grabbing a bat on deck, unless they get a Neil Lomax. 13 to 7, fly ball center field, and Blackman's under it, and put that one away. Yeah, we'll go with the pinch hitter now. Jose Martinez. Actually, we'll wait for him. No, they'll go with Jose Martinez. So Flaherty will be done after 5. And 2 outs, runner on second, tying runs on base. And 2. And if it's a 1, 2, or 3, we will re-roll again. Okay, balk of 4. But that's a 17, so no balk. And we will continue with the at-bat here. 4-9, swing and a miss, strike 3, and that'll retire the side. We go to the 6th. We will have a pitching change here. As Chasen Shreve will come into the game. Okay. And here is Trevor Story. Face the lefty. 3-7 ground ball to short. Young over first, 1 down. And here is Gerardo Parra. 4-6 lefty. That's a 14. That's ripped. That'll get down. Parra into second with a double. And so Parra is 2 for 3 on the day with a single and a double. And here's Ryan McMahon. 2-4. That's way too high for a ballpark single. So that's a line drive caught by the second baseman, Garcia. 2 down. And here is the catcher, Tom Murphy. 1 for 2 on the day. 5-6. Outside ball 4. And, tough spot here. Do you let Gray hit, or do you want to pinch? No, we're going to let him hit. And that's a swing and a miss, strike 3. So that'll retire the side. We go to the bottom half of the 6th. The Rockies still lead 2-1. Gray will at least come out for the 6th. Now, this is his point of weakness inning. As Gray has only faced 3 over the minimum. 3-8, swing and a miss, strike 3, and Carpenter is 0 for 3 on the day. And here is Yadier Molina, whose home run is the lone run for the Cardinals today. And 3-10, that would have been, that's a fly ball deep, but not deep enough. Under it is Parra, 2 down. And here's DeYoung for 7, and that's a 19. Arenado gets it, throws, and that'll retire the side in order. And we go to the top half of the 7th. Chasen Shreve will be relieved by John Brebbia. Please help me, Cardinals fans, with the pronunciation. I unfortunately did not look that one up beforehand. So, and he will face the top of the order, Charlie Blackmon, who doubled his last time up. So 5, 6, and against a lefty, that's 5, 6 lefty. Center field, O'Neill runs it down, and that's 1 down. And here is Ian Desmond, 0 for 2 with a walk. 1, 6, righty, swing and a miss, strike 3, and he's down for the 2nd time today on strikes. And here is Nolan Arenado. 5-11 to the right fielder. Fowler, he will get under this with a 13. And 8 and a, or 9 and a 7. That's good play. So Dexter Fowler runs it down, and the Rockies are retired here in the 7th. They will see about. Here is Jon Gray. He will come out for the 7th. Oh, take me out to the ball game. Take me out the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. I don't care if I never get back for it. It's root for your favorite team. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. Okay. Now here's Marcell Ozuna. And that is ripped base hit to center. And the Rockies will have Seng-Won Oh loosening in the pen. And that's a 12. 1-8 fly ball to left. And that'll retire Jerko. And here is Tyler O'Neill. 2. 5, that's no passed balls, so 5, 7 base hit center field. They're not holding on Ozuna. 1-15 to go to 3rd. No, they'll just kind of let him stay there. And that'll be it for Jon Gray. They will bring in Seng-Won Oh. And they will not hold either runner on. Three, 6 righty, strike 3. And here is Greg Garcia. They want to call on. No, they'll let Garcia hit here. And with 2 outs and runners on 1st and 2nd. 6, 7, swing and a miss, strike 3. And Seng-Won Oh has come in and gotten the last 2 here in the 7th on strikes. And we will let Brebbia come out for the 8th, but Yairo Munoz has his glove ready in case they want to do a double switch. Tyler Webb is loosening in the pen, and he will be ready if needed. Okay, so we go to the top of the 8th. Brebbia got the 3 outs in the 8th, and they will let him stay on. 3-5, outside ball 4. Here's Trevor Story. Well, they will not hold on Gonzalez. One 9, swing and a miss, strike 3. Here is Gerardo Parra. One 7th, swing and a miss, strike 3. And that's 2 down, and here's Ryan McMahon. Five, 6, lefty, but that's center field. That'll be caught by O'Neill, and that'll retire O'Neill. And we go to the bottom half of the 8th. Oh, and we will have a new pitcher coming in. Scott Oberg will come in and try to bridge the gap to the 9th for Davis. Now, Yairo Munoz, actually, no, well, do we want Munoz or do we want Harrison Bader? Oh, they're only righty. All right, we're going to have Yairo Munoz come in and pinch hit. Now, he will stay in the game and play second base, so they'll do a double switch, potentially. We'll see. So, okay, so Oberg will face Yairo Munoz. 3-11, but that's a 13, so that's too high. That's a line drive caught by Story. And that's 1 out. We'll kind of keep him on the side here. And back to the top of the order, Matt Carpenter, 0 for 3 on the day. 6-9, a lefty, swing and a miss, strike 3. And here is Yadier Molina. 4-10 to the shortstop. That's Story. What is it? 14 and an 8. Good play by Story. Gets Molina. And that'll retire the side. We go to the 9th. Let's see, do we want to double switch? Yeah, we'll do the double switch. Okay, so Munoz will stay in the game. And replace, and then he will switch him with so Garcia will come out of the game, and Flaherty will, the pitcher spot will move up 1 spot. And Munoz will stay in the game. Okay, so Molina out. Okay. And into the game will be Tyler Webb. Excuse me a second here. Okay, so Tyler Webb, a left-hander, will face Murphy, and then they will get they will have Pat Valaika come in and pinch hit for the pitcher spot, and then back to the top of the order. So here's Tyler Webb, the lefty. Let me put him in. Okay. 4-6 against a righty. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And here is the pinch hitter, Pat Valaika. Okay. 2-7, outside ball 4. And Valaika is on with 1 out, and they'll go back to the top of the order. Charlie Blackmon, 1 for 4 on the day. Lefty-lefty matchup. No balk or wild pitch rating for Webb. 2-7, fly ball center field. And O'Neill will take care of that, and that's 2 down. And here's Ian Desmond. 0 for 3 with a walk. Wade Davis is loosening in the pen. And 1-8's a fly ball center field. And that'll retire the side. And Tyler Webb has done his job. And we go to the bottom of the 9th. Here comes Wade Davis. And he will face DeYoung, Ozuna, and Jerko. And put him in the scorecard. Okay. So here's Paul DeYoung. 5-6, swing and a miss, strike 3. And here is Marcell Ozuna. 4-8, outside ball 4. And here comes Jed Jerko. Okay, it's 6-0. 6-7 to the second baseman. McMahon, a 19, maybe enough to turn the double play. 4 and a 19, yes, it could be. 10 and a 12. That's a 4-6-3 double play, and that ends the ball game. Final score from Busch Stadium, a very hotly contested game. Rockies win 2-0. Unfortunately, the pass ball by Molina ends up costing the game for the Cardinals. All right, everybody. I will play the next game, game 107, offline, and then game 108, which is Miles Michaelis against Antonio Senzatella. That will be played online on the channel. And after that will be the next game in the 2016 14-game winning streak series that I'm doing for the Indians. And that will be kind of my little schedule. All right, everybody, thank you for watching. Please hit the like button. If you are watching for the first time, please make sure if you like what you see, please hit the subscribe button and then hit the bell icon. You'll be notified of any new videos. And whatever games you are playing, may your games be lively and your games be good. Have a good day, everybody.